Hello YouTube. I started on this Eduard Bf109 kit, Messerschmitt. Just want to show you how detailed this was before I glue this together. This kit has definitely been challenging with a lot of the small parts and the photo etch stuff. However, the results are great. Really looks good, but like I said, just be ready for a challenge. One thing that sucks is mine didn't come with its guns, so to make my own I keep tubing around, so that worked out pretty good. But just wanted to show you this before I put it together, which I'm about ready to do. Dull coat it, then put it together. Right. Okay, so I got everything put together, and I already showed you the cockpit. I've sprayed the top and the sides with the Tamiya TS4. It's the German gray. I still have to spray the bottom yet. I'm just letting this dry. I just sprayed this like an hour ago, so I'm going to let this sit all day. I had to put a sponge in here to keep the paint out because that window wasn't fitting right. It was way too tight. And it's okay because I'm going to have the window open anyway, so you can see inside the cockpit best you can. This plane, I'll tell you, it is extremely detailed. And it is not a quick build or something that can be rushed, that's for sure, with the Eduard plane here. I just want to kind of show you what I've got done so far. I think the only bad thing is that I was missing the piece that went in here for his guns. So I had to cut tubing and make my own. But other than that, everything has gone fairly smooth. The photo etch parts, I don't work with them too often, so it's been challenging. But I think if I were to keep going and work with them, then you would get used to them. But there are a lot of photo etch parts on here, and gives it that extra detail. But that is where we're at right now. I have to spray the underside with that German gray, and then after that I'll probably do the yellow next and then tape it off, and then I'll start on the white, and I'll show you this is the way it's going to look in the end. And I'm probably there's my salt shaker for when I do rust effects on cars, and as you can see, it's kind of rusty. Still haven't decided which nose I'm going to go with, that green one or the yellow one. So I have to wait, see how it goes. So I wanted to show you that, and then we'll do an update on the other kit I've been working on. So the last video that's out now, I showed you that the Tamiya kit that I was doing, I had to order the air intake with the filter. Okay, now let me put this in here too. Listen, when I do videos, they're very raw. These aren't staged and cut and all that fun stuff. We're just going with it. So that was the piece I was missing. Didn't come with the kit. Luckily, this Eduard kit came with that same thing. That's what I needed, and the Eduard kit came with that as an extra. So I cut out some of the piece on the side there, and that is the start of that. I'm gonna have to putty that and all kinds of fun stuff, which I was gonna have to do that anyways with the resin one that I ordered, and I'll just keep that resin one for another plane sometime. So we do have the piece now. I can start moving on with this. A little bit more work, but oh well. Makes it interesting, makes it fun. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to borrow that piece from the Eduard kit too, that nose piece, because the one I got is different, and you can see there's like 3 different of these pieces in that Eduard kit, and you can even look at the difference between this and that. So it's not like I'm going to use that one here. Let me put that up. See that? So there are different pieces, and I'll probably borrow that one from that Eduard kit too to put on this Tamiya kit. So we're swapping and sharing, and in the end, hopefully everything turns out well. All right. So this one, obviously, I'm going to have the pilot in, and the other one, obviously, is going to be an open cockpit with no pilot, and you can see in there. I'm not going to take that out right now. I already showed you what it looks like inside, but that'll be all open, because why waste all that detail? Why even bother with that detail of the photo etch parts if you aren't going to show it? And I just basically did the detail in here just because, and you know, so you can see some of that while that guy's in there. Let me turn that on. You can't really tell. All right, but that's where we're at so far with these 2 kits. As you can see, there's really not much of a difference. I think the Tamiya one, yeah, they're about the same length. I think this nose might be a little thinner. But anyways, that's where we're at. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked, please subscribe. Take the time to thank a veteran today. Thank them for their service. Jesus is King, and God bless.